After Pilate flogged Jesus, he handed him over to be crucified. And the soldiers led him out into the inner courtyard, the governor's palace, and they called together the entire cohort. And they saluted him, saying, "Hail, King of the Judeans!" And they put a purple robe on him, wove thorn branches into a crown, and stuck it on his head. They were beating him on the head with their staff and spitting on him. They were bowing down to honor him. After they had finished taunting him, they took the purple cloak off him, put his own clothes back on, and let him out. And the soldiers drafted a certain man who was passing by, Simon the Cyrenian, the father of Alexander. Rufus was coming in from the field to carry him elsewhere. They brought him to the place called Golgotha, the place of skull. And they tried to give him wine drugged with myrrh, but he wouldn't take it. Crucified. Those who were standing by were casting lots to divide up his clothing. Who would get what? It was 9 o'clock in the morning when they crucified him. And the inscription of the charge against him was inscribed, "King of the Jews." And they crucified 2 rebels with him, one was left, and the other was right. And those who were standing by taunted him, saying, "This is the one who's going to pull down the temple and build it up in 3 days. Well, then come down off the cross and save yourself." And in the same way, chief priests and legal experts were taunting him, saying, "The others can't save himself. Let the king, the anointed one of Israel, come down off the cross so that he might save me." Even those who were crucified with him. At 12 o'clock, darkness came over the whole land until 3 o'clock. And at 3 o'clock, Jesus cried out with a loud voice, "Eli! Eli! What's happened? My God, why did you abandon me?" And those who were standing by, one of them said, "Look, he's calling for Elijah." And another took a reed stick, put a sponge on it, soaked in cheap wine, and rubbed it, saying, "Leave him alone. Let's see if Elijah comes." And Jesus let out a loud cry. And the curtain of the temple was torn from the top to the bottom. And the executioner, who stood facing Jesus when he saw the attire, said, "To raise your cross, Son of God." And there were also certain women looking on from a distance. Mary Magdalene, Mary, the mother of James the Younger, and Joseph, and Salome, all who had followed Jesus in Galilee and served with him. And there were many other women who come up with him to Jerusalem. Now, because it was already evening and the day of preparation, that is the day of the Sabbath, Joseph of Arimathea, a respected member of the council, who was also expecting the kingdom of God, coming and taking courage, went to Pilate and asked him for the body of Jesus. And Pilate was baffled that he was already dead. And he summoned the executioner. And hearing from the executioner that he had died, he granted the corpse to Joseph. And buying a fresh linen cloth, taking Jesus down, Joseph wrapped him and laid him in a tomb